Alright, let's play.
Alright, let's play. Hey everybody, if you've watched the deck tech already, you'll know what's going on here. But we are playing a Surveil deck. This is very, very similar to Paulo Vito Damaderosa's deck that was on Channel Fireball. I wanted to make a Surveil deck, and I was kind of looking at them, and I was Google searching for Surveil cards, and I immediately stumbled across his article, and it was awesome. It was exactly what I wanted, so I took most of the ideas from that, and there's just a few quick little changes. I've tested it a couple times, and I kind of like some extra card draw and some things like that, but I go over that in the deck tech, and you can definitely check up his article on channelfireball.com because it's super in-depth. This is a sponsored video from Wizards. So Wizards has given us early access and an account where we can play as much as we want. And we're going to be doing a little bit of that right now. So I'm going to jump right on in. And we'll see how this Surveil deck holds up. Like I said, I've played it a bit, and it seems pretty decent. There's a lot of people that are fairly new right now, and they're kind of messing around with a lot of weird decks, and nobody really has any idea what's going on. So who knows where this will actually shake up in the long term, but it's a pretty sweet idea, and I'm liking it a lot. So, oh man. We have no Surveil, but we've got all the things that we want. Because the big thing is that we're going to be trying to, like, Thoughtbound Phantasm and the Dimir Spy, the two-cost 1/1 Menace Flyer that gets +1/+1 counters from Surveil, and then Doom Whisperer, and just kind of go off. And so I'm thinking I'm going to keep this. Blood Operative is a little bit awkward. I'm hoping that we just top deck a few lands here. We do have 22 lands, so hopefully that's good enough. I honestly wouldn't mind being on the draw here just to even things out a bit. Also, if I knew they were mulliganing, I might have mulliganed this. It's close. Like, just one land and we're okay. If we can just get this Blood Operative online. Alright, cool. So that's not too bad. So now we play another Thoughtbound Phantasm and pass the turn. If we can get Price of Fame off, then we're in really good shape. Oh no. It looks like we might not have much of a game here, so we're going to Blood Operative, pass. They kept a very risky hand. Ooh. Field of Ruin. It's not over. It's gonna be a problem, though. Okay, so we're just going to play that tapped because we can't play Price of Fame yet. We don't want to have to kill our own things just to do that. Plus, we get Doom Whisperer down next turn, even having this into play tap now. And I feel like that might be enough to just make them scoop. Like, we get to do this almost 12 times, and that's if we don't hit any Creeping Chills. So, I think that putting 12 counters onto Thoughtbound Phantasms is probably good enough. We'll have to see. And Doom Whisperer it is. Oh, you bet. And there's the scoop. Yeah, unfortunately not much of a game there, but Doom Whisperer, like, that hand was just sick. Once we actually top decked a couple of lands in a row there, this deck gets really, really strong turn 5, and it was a really, really tough spot for them, even if they had removal and had been playing much of the game. Because we just make, what, like, probably even if we're being safe, some 10/10s. Like, we can Surveil down to, like, 8 life, gain 3 back. Well, it's not even down to 8 life. We'd go down to 11, gain 3 back, go back up to 14. Yeah, like, that's just disgusting. So, pretty sweet. Let's go for game 2.
Alright, let's play.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about this hand. It does have Doom Whisperer. They're going first. I'm going to keep this, actually. There's a good chance that we draw into cards that we want. Ooh, blue aggro. There's a good mono blue aggro deck. We've covered that before on our channel. And there's some pretty sweet things you can do with it. They might even be using, like, Surveil and Drakes. And use Siren Stormtamer to just protect their creatures. Oh, wow. Chart of Course, too. Yikes. This is a scary start. And 2 lands for us is not what we wanted to do. I kept this because Doom Whisperer is just so key to the deck. And there's a decent chance that we can draw, like, the 1/1 Flyer or the Thoughtbound Phantasm and stuff early. Oh no. Wow, this hand is insane. Oh, I know how our last opponent feels. Yikes. Another Doom Whisperer is pretty awkward. It's a sweet card, but... And they scry at the top. Oh, wow. Yeah. I mean, There's not a lot of pressure on us right now, so it looks like we might be able to recover, but I'm just so terrified of how much setup they've been managing to get here. This is incredible. Well, it looks like they're an aggressive deck, and they're not being super aggressive, so maybe we have a chance. It's going to be tough, though. Really tough. And Drake? Enigma Drake would be a problem. We Dragonauts. Yeah, they're similar. Seemed like something along those lines is going to be happening. I could Thief of Sanity. And then try and use the Price of Fame to get through. But I feel like we just want to kill the wee Dragonauts before they have counter magic, before they're able to use Siren Storm Tamer, stuff like that. Blood Operative into the Yard. Which is just a card draw, but I have to spend 3 life to do it. That definitely goes. We're at 15, so we go to 12, and then we go to 9. Whew, and that's assuming they have nothing. That being said, I don't know that we have a better option. This is really tough. Next turn we play Doom Whisperer. They kill it. Or bounce it. We go to 6, and that's if they're not playing anything else. I want a Blood Operative and Thief of Sanity one turn. I guess this is fine. Well, going to be tough. I might just have to play Blood Operative. If we actually draw Thought Erasure, we can Blood Operative and take a card out of their hand. Instead of just playing Doom Whisperer. Yeah, because I'm worried about this kind of thing happening. Lightning Strike. Another Lightning Strike. I feel like they just have enough burn in their hand now. Maybe like Shock, Lightning Strike, and then we're for sure dead next turn. Yeah. Yeah, their hand was so good. No Wizard's Lightning. I guess that's a positive. So if I play just the Blood Operative, the problem is that they don't attack, they attack here, shoot us with even a shock and we're dead. If we play Doom Whisperer, I mean, it doesn't really matter either way, I guess. I'm just wondering, like, if they don't have anything, if their hand is all lands, which one has the better chance of us getting out of this alive? And I think it's actually Blood Operative. Exile a Lightning Strike, sure. So this will be a big problem. And Shock. Yeah, Lightning Strike. Wow. Triple Lightning Strike. Double Tardicourse. Their hand was bonkers good. I guess that I should have mulliganed. I mean, I didn't know that we were going to be up against an aggro deck, and I also didn't realize that we would draw only our 5 drops and more lands. So a little bit of bad luck there, but makes up for it after game 1, right? Okay, let's see if we can get a good game. This is an interesting one. I think I keep it. We have to pay a lot of life, but it seems sick. It's got a good curve. We get to Surveil so we can look through. That was actually a really good hit. Because now we can Thought Erasure without having to pay another 2 life. Go down to 16 already. Sweet. What's in your hand? Midnight Reaper with Vraska's Contempt, Vraska herself, and Underrealm Lich. So, a lot of good things. We could just take the 3-drop and then take a 4-drop afterwards. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. They've got a nice curve out here. I don't really care about Midnight Reaper, though. I think that we just take Vraska's Contempt and Vraska. We can deal with the rest. And nice. We get to immediately Surveil back the Blood Operative. I will pay the life. That seems worthwhile. Like, they get Midnight Reaper, but that's fine. We can just play Blood Operative. And in fact, we can Blood Operative and then next turn go Spybug and Thought Erasure. Although, we might want to just make sure they can't Vraska. We know that they're only on swamps so far. Do we take the risk? I think I will. Not 100% certain this is a good idea. Nice. Just the swamp is perfect. And I will snap trade with Midnight Reaper. Blood Operative for Midnight Reaper seems really good. You bet. That's a deal. I'm surprised if they were going to do that, they didn't attack the Midnight Reaper first to see if they would maybe draw a forest so they could get Vraska online. Oh wow, this is really sweet. So now we don't have to pay for the Watery Grave. Just Spybug. And then Thought Erasure. They've got Pelt Collector and a Glow Spore Shaman. We're going to take the Vraska though. Throw away Lazav. I don't really need to draw Lazav right now. I might want to try and get closer to like Creeping Chill. And yeah, we'll draw back Blood Operative. Seems like not a bad idea. Opponent's really stuck without the forests. Alright. We're at a pretty low life total. We've really hurt ourselves this game. But let's see what we can do. So we're already dealing 6. Ditch both of those. I'm gonna do one more. At least. Ah, here we go. I don't really want Notion Rain either, honestly. But getting Creeping Chill back is really sweet. So now we're already dealing 10. And we can do this 4 more times. Let's see. So all we have to do is hit a Creeping Chill and we win, right? Unless they've top decked the Vraska's Contempt or something. 12. 14. I'm being really risky here. Come on. So we're 1 short unless we hit Creeping Chill. Listen, nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? As it turns out, nothing gained. Darn. Well, fine. Let's just hope they don't have any kind of instant burn. If they have another Creeping Chill, then we're just dead. They might have top decked one too. Alright, we will just swing. Man, this deck is sweet. Minus 23 damage on turn 6. Not bad. And we had to spend a lot of life on our mana that time. Like, we spent a ton on things like Watery Graves. This deck is really fun. So 2-1 so far. We had a good game last time. The Thought Erasure was just great. Double Thoughtbound with a Price of Fame. I think I'd still keep this. Definitely not the best hand that we've had. Opponent mulligans. But Thoughtbound Phantasm has been pretty sweet. And we've got a lot of draw spells and a lot of Surveil, so our draws should actually smooth out quite a bit by just drawing... not Creeping Chill, but, like, we've got all the Notion Rains and all that kind of stuff. Dauntless Bodyguard. Well, there's Lazav, so that'll give us a little bit of Surveil. Means that the Thoughtbound Phantoms can now stop Dauntless Bodyguard, which is pretty sweet. I'm guessing some kind of white-green aggro deck. I've seen a few of these kind of decks proposed. I'll get rid of one. We need to get to 5 eventually, but we don't need to do it immediately. We need to draw more gas first. Like, I need another draw and Surveil card if I can. Oh man, Price of Fame only costs 2 if we kill a Lazav. Nice. Thanks for letting us know, Magic. Yep, there we go. Here come the knights. Ooh. I'm kind of tempted to Price of Fame something just so we can Surveil and make sure we hit this Doom Whisperer. So I'm honestly just gonna like Price of Fame a knight and see if we can't hit a land. Oh wow. Oh wow. This deck is so sweet. I'm really liking this. All the Surveil really does help make the draws a lot more consistent than you think. So we can't quite just kill them next turn because they will have blockers, but I feel like if they're supposed to be the aggro deck and we're just forcing them to chump block already, we're in pretty good shape. Let's Doom Whisper. We'll get rid of both of those. So one of the Histories of Benalia is going to go off, which is a fair bit of life. Oh, they're just going to scoop. Okay, I was going to attack with both of those, but I was deciding like if I wanted to attack with one or both. I was thinking both, but that's fair enough. Wow, what a game. Whew, this hand's sweet. A couple of Notion Rains. We've got Thoughtbound Phantasm to start off right away. We do spend a little bit of life, but it's a pretty sweet-looking hand. 3-1 so far, and in very convincing fashion for the most part. Uh-oh. Super aggro. So this might just depend on how good their draw is. Thoughtbound Phantasm really shuts a lot of that down, but if they have removal for it right away, like if they Lightning Strike it, we could be in a ton of trouble. Runaway Steamkin. So whenever you cast a red spell, if it has fewer than 3+1/+1 counters on it, then you put a +1/+1 counter on it. And you can remove 3 counters to add extra mana. Pretty strong little card. Thief of Sanity might do a lot of work here. Wow. Our luck on these has been really good, too. Like, just randomly hitting Crippling Chill is so awesome for us. I might want a Thief of Sanity first. It looks like they don't have removal immediately. And Thief of Sanity really gets them if we can just find removal. Like, we hit a Lightning Strike or something that's pretty cool. Alright, well. Speaking of Lightning Strike, womp womp. We can use Lazav to become a Thoughtbound Phantasm. So that is a thing we can do. They have another spell. Wow, yeah, they have the shock too. Alright. The good news is that we're drawing the shock out, so maybe the Thief of Sanity can get in. I've got to assume they don't have everything. I think I have to take a little bit of those risks. Opponent's hand is really good. They are down to 2 cards, though. At least there's that. It's not an amazing thing, but... Oh, wow. Okay. I mean, I'm hoping that they'll run out of gas fairly soon. Like I said, they won't be able to have everything forever. No blocks. Kind of hoping that we can hit some removal off the top of their deck to kill some of their things. Do they have another shock? Wow, Dark Dweller Oracle. Okay. And Rigging Runner. Nice. Nice. Opponent's deck doing some work, you could say. I'm not excited about this, but I kind of need to get lucky. What do you have over there? I mean, good news is we can Dark Dweller and Lazav. Not that way, though. Oh, no, I guess it doesn't matter. We had Watery Grave. The auto tap I'm a little bit worried about. More than a little bit, even. Yeah, I'm not super interested in Discovery Dispersal right now. Yeah, Thief of Sanity at least replaced itself, so it wasn't that bad for us to do that attack anyways. God, these Runaway Steamkins are just going off, though. Oh, they drew another Lightning Strike or something? They're reading Lazav, so it seems like they have removal already. Wow. Yeah, if they drew another removal spell on top of this, I don't think there's any way we could ever recover. This is a real good draw. This is 9 damage. Which, if they have the spell, means that we're just dead. But if they have the spell, we're dead anyways. I've got to try and kill some of these Steamkins. We've got to do something here. Like, this hand is just so nutty. And if they have a spell, they should absolutely play it. Doesn't matter what it is. Okay. So we go to 2. Both of our Notion Rains are blank. What are they doing? Are they thinking of sacrificing it or something to the Dark Dweller Oracle? Maybe? That would be good for us, I think. I mean, I suppose it depends, because they could just top deck gas again. Oh, right, that's a good idea. Sacrifice the first strike. That's actually a pretty sweet play. And cool. Just hitting the mountain. We're down to 2. We do have 2 blockers. We top deck something? That's not it. So we've got to get lucky here. Well, Rigging Runner is a thing, I guess. We sacrifice the Thief of Sanity. See if we draw something. We can still get lucky. We can definitely still do this. We just have to get a good hit right now. Yeah, another land does not do it. But if we hit a Dimir Spybug or a Thoughtbound Phantasm, or just another Lazav, even Thief of Sanity, any of those were fine. So we had quite a few outs, but just didn't hit them. Alright, well, let's go out with style. Notion Rain ourselves. They're not killing me. Oh, wow, yeah, we really flooded in comparison to them. Man, their draw here was so sick. Oh no, another Notion Rain. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, just a bad keep against them, but like, there's no way that we can know that they're going to be in a red deck and they're going to hit that good of a curve. Like, that curve was insane. You can definitely see the power of the Stormkin, right? The one that's getting +1/+1 counters for red. That thing is sick. This thing is very, very good. In any case, I hope you all appreciated this. I think this deck is pretty sweet. We've had some really fast games with it. It might be a bit of a glass cannon, but I don't know, with all the Surveil and all the card draw with like Notion Rains, and that's why I went up on the Notion Rains, because I just wanted to make the deck a little bit more consistent, because it does feel a little glass cannon-y, a little combo-y. If people kill off like your early creatures, then you get the Doom Whisperer. I'm not sure that you get like as much out of it. I mean, Surveil on a 6/6 flying trample is already pretty insane, but it might not just win you the game on its own. Like, there's a lot of times where it probably won't in Standard. So you've got to have some other things to go with it, and if you don't have any of your other Surveil creatures by that point, you might be in a little bit of trouble. I might be exaggerating it too. I mean, it might just be absolutely bonkers, and it's looked pretty good to me. I mean, we had the one game where we obviously just didn't really play, and then that last game that was kind of close, but man, we won in convincing fashion for most of them. It seemed pretty nice. Very smooth little deck here. But hope you all enjoyed it, and I will be back again next week with some more deck texts for Eternal and for Magic. You can check it all out here if you give a little bit of a like and a subscribe. I know that everybody says it, but we've got to. It's my job. I do appreciate all the people that did sub and help out, though, all the subs and patrons that do make these videos possible. It's really nice. This is my full-time job, so thanks to all the wonderful help from you, I've been able to make this be a thing, and I really do value your continued support. Have a good one. I'll be back next week.
All right, let's play.